Beautiful Indonesia and the stunning capital city of Jakarta have been the venue for the Daihatsu Indonesia Masters 2023. The next stop on the HSBC BWF World Tour. And you've joined us at just the right time here at the famous Istora Senayan, because it is semi-finals Saturday. This is the weekend that all players look forward to at every tournament. And we're packed to the rafters here, I can tell you. Looking forward to an electric day of badminton. The HSBC BWF World Tour already well underway. This is the third event, and the tour will progress around the world with a European leg, American leg, down to Australia before the HSBC BWF World Tour finals in December. To get there, the players are going to need world ranking points, and I can tell you the best ranking points to get are right here at the weekend. Here's the order of play for court one. Liu Shengxu and Zhang Shushan in the women's doubles, taking on Zhong Kolfon, Kititharakul and Rawinda Prajongjai, the fourth seeds. That will be followed by a men's singles encounter that all the fans here are going to look forward to. Home favorite Jonathan Christie, the fourth seed, against Shi Yuqi. Women's doubles will follow that. Pearly Tan and Tina Muralidharan against Yuki Fukushima and Sayaka Hirota. Women's singles after that, a tight affair expected between Carolina Marin and Han Yu. And then men's singles, Chico Dwi Wadoyo, another home favorite, against Angus Nkalong. After that, it's Zhang and Wei in the mixed doubles against Kaneko and Matsutomo. And women's singles will follow that, Wang Zhiyi against the hottest name right now in women's singles, An Se-yong. And that will be followed up by a home pair, Leo Carnando and Daniel Martin in the men's doubles against Hoki and Kobayashi. All that on the way on court one. Here's the women's doubles draw, and as you can see, those are our four protagonists left in the semi-finals. Liu and Zhang against Kititharakul and Prajongjai, and they will play Tan and Tina against Fukushima and Hirota. The winner of that, and as you can see, just two seeds left in the last four.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the technical officials.
And the players, as you can hear, about ready to get underway as the officials enter the arena.
The umpire of the match, Indonesia, and the subject from Indonesia.
Well, what an impact these two have had this week at the Daihatsu Indonesia Masters. Liu Shengxu and Zhang Shushan, the world number 302 pair, have made it to semi-final Saturday. In some style as well, I can tell you. And their opponents today, the Thai pair of Kititharakul and Prajongjai, who we've seen in action, of course, for a good few years now. And they will have the experience edge for sure. Never say die pair, these two. The fourth seeds. This is going to be a test for Liu Shengxu and Zhang Shushan, I can tell you. But seeing as how they've lasted out all the other tests this week, Should be an interesting match. Head-to-head, well, first meeting. About to set that stat for the first time.
On my
Coin
left
toss.
side, what do you choose? Zhang will receive. Who will serve? Zhang will serve.
So the tie pair. This a first semi-final for them this year. For a second round exit at the recent India Open. First round, the Malaysia Open before that. Here's Liu Shengshu, 18 years old. That's really quite the stat you got to take from that. Born in Liaoning, China. And there's confirmation of that 302 ranking in the semi-finals. Has to be said, though, with her partner, Zhang Shuxian, who at 23 is the experienced part of the pair. As you can see, she's been as high as 3 with Zheng Yu. They have won everything that they've tried to win. And that includes a couple of international tournaments last year. It was first at the Malaysia International and first at the German International. Before we get to that, have a look at their tournament results. Look at those names. Choi In-woo in 34 minutes. Matsuyama and Shida, that was huge, in 38 minutes. And then dropped just one game against Tan and Zia in the quarterfinal in quite a mammoth run there, 69 minutes. That's the only game they dropped. So the 29-year-old pair now of Kititharakul, John Korfun, Kititharakul, born in Chiang Mai up north in Thailand. And that is the highest ranking right now, 5th in the world, with her partner Rawinda Prajongjai. And there is Rawinda. Used to be a singles player, believe it or not. 29 years old, born in the capital Bangkok. Current ranking 8 and up at 5. But these two, well, she was a singles player and they met in 2015, some 8 years ago, and since then it's just been history in the making. That's who they dismissed. Coming up here, Butt and Galton in 35 minutes, another 35-minute game against Corbett and Lee, and then just one game dropped against the Indonesians in the quarterfinals. Umpire to kick off the day, Latif Johari, joined by the service judge, Proventus Pongo. Now 29 years old, each of them. And after playing together for 8 years, there's a certain understanding that Kititharakul and Prajongjai have. And Rawinda has never gone back to singles, it has to be said, since she's found the success here. They were gold medalists on a number of occasions. Most significant, 2017 Southeast Asian Games. They've had about 3 World Tour titles. Thailand Masters in 2018, Chinese Taipei Open in 2019, and the Orléans Masters in 2021. So they know how to win, but this, their first semi-final of 2023.
Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Jongkopan Kititharakul and Rawinda Prajongjai, Thailand.
Well, you can already hear the support they've got here at the East Horizon Iron. Oh, it's an odd wipe down to have before the match.
And on my left, Liu Shengsu and Zhang Suxian, China.
Oh, I think that cheer for them is from their wonderful performances
Zhang
this week.
Suxian to serve to Jongkopan Kititharakul. Level. Play.
Early power from Liu Shengshu.
1 love.
From backcourt and gets them underway.
Serve 1-all.
Great defending by the Thai pair. Settling back into a slower rhythm again. Just persistence from Liu Shengshu that won that point, but good showing. 3 points in, and already the Thai pair defending nicely. And I actually think that Liu Shengshu was pointing to one of the overhead lights as the source of the moisture coming down on court. Could be some condensation. Wow, Liu and Zhang racing off to a 3-1 lead. Remember, Kitty and Prajongjai had a pretty long match yesterday against the Indonesian pair. And again, Liu Shengshu in the right place at the right time.
4-1.
They're just overpowering the Thai pair right now. It's been such a great performance. As I said, every tournament that they've been in, and there hasn't been many, they've won. World Junior Championships last year, Malaysia International, German International.
5-1.
Rapidly rising up the rankings from 370 up to 302. And of course, this semi-final appearance here, well, that's just only going to help. Yet more moisture found by Zheng Chushan. 5-1. Great. That was well snatched by Prawinder. Intercepted nicely at the net. Chushan just dictating that point from the baseline, right to left.
6-2.
What a point. Rawinda Prajongjai just attacking. All of a sudden, she was just defending. Didn't expect that. Well, right now, it's 7-2. The Thai pair are going to have to pull on all that experience that they have, try and break a way through, because that relentless wall of pressure that has felled so many big names this week is now aiming for them. Very wide from Kititharakul.
8-2.
Still, the initiative of each of these points falling towards the Chinese pair. And once they have a hold on it, they start firing. And that nervousness is just beginning to creep into the defensive pattern of the Thai pair. Have to tighten it up. Have to start grabbing these points. A good start. Fast exchange on the net.
Over. 3-9.
Body shot. Good tactic. I think that was Xu Xian. Yes, it was. It's been working very well for them. 10-3 approaching the mid-game interval. No significant problems so far for the Liu and Zhang machine. Cross-court winner from Prajongjai.
Over. 4-10.
It wasn't open space either. It was a very narrow angle that she was aiming for. Wow, they were so far back. 11-4. Xu Xian just powered that through. Just see how far back they were defending. They were literally both standing on the baseline. There's a lot of space in mid-court and front-court. How have they done this in 8 minutes? Really has been about tempo and power. The pace of the game dictated by Liu and Zhang. And with that pace, they snatch the initiative and then start powering away the smashes. Before you know it, you're defending.
20
This
seconds.
is very much how they approach their match against Matsuyama and Shida, the #1 seeds. Of course, that was a straight games win. And still concerns for Zhang Xuxian on that one part of the court. Doesn't seem to be bothering the officials, I have to say. Deep serve.
1-4.
straight after that deep serve. Straight onto the gas again, powering through. Well, now they have alerted someone. Lu Shengshu, I should say, looking again towards the light directly above that spot. Well rescued by Shuxian. Now the Chinese pair defending. Well left. Did think that that return was a bit high. (13-4). Unlucky. Well, it would be quite a story and a testament to the competitive nature of the women's doubles category if the world number 302s could make it to the final. Just dropping one game along the way. Still a lot to be played here. And that's a good start for Kitty and Prajong.
Thank you.
Well, that is a difficult situation for Rawinder Prajongjai. Trying to keep it as low as possible. The smashes are coming in at such an angle that you either leave it too high, which is ready to be killed, or it's off court. Nice return by Prajongjai. That's in. Oh, everything falling for them right now. Well left. So a slight clawback happening. Just a little bit too eager from Lu Shengshu. (8:15). Couple more points here for the Thai pair, and they'll feel a lot better about themselves. Again, picked off right down the middle. That's all about awareness. Shengshu again, this time targeting Kititharakul. Same result. Well, they're running away with this first game. It's going to be quite the comeback if the Taipei can turn this one around. Great movement by the Chinese pair. And again, nicely intercepted. Prajongjai saw a chance within that rotation. That was smart play, lunges forward. And they're having to work for these points. Lucky. Great pressure from Prajongjai.
10-17.
Well, I think from their point of view, that was the best rally so far for them. Really putting some pressure on Liu and Zhang. Wide, no challenge coming.
11-17.
Well, I said it would be an unlikely comeback, but look at this, 11-17. And some of that never say die attitude again being shown by the Thai pair. Easiest of kills for Zhang Shushan.
18-11.
Chinese pair moving very well again. Oh. Oh, what a rally. Well, that's women's doubles at its best. The mix of power and precision, delicacy at the net. I think pretty much every shot that you could think of was played in that rally. Has to be the longest rally of the match so far. That's good to see. The fight back. Fortunately, the point goes to Liu and Zhang, and they are now 2 points away from the first game. That was 63 shots. Well, that's a good number to start off with, the longest rally. Great recovery from Zhang Xuxian. Oh, and she settled herself so well. So 9 game points. Well earned. They took the Thai pair by surprise for the first 11 points for sure. But even now, while they're now warmed up, they're proving that they have that extra gear that's needed. Oh, unanswered, uncontested. And the first game goes to Liu Shengshu and Zhang Xuxian, 21-11. Great performance from them. Confirmation of that. I think it really was a case of Kititharakul and Prajongjai warming up and not being allowed the time to really settle into their rhythm at all. But even when they did start firing, great movement from the Chinese pair. Still that power was there. And they snatched the first game. I think they're both aware, Song Ko-fan and Rowinda, that they're going to have to play out these points, play out the rallies, look for their openings. There were a couple of times when, especially Prajongjai, would see an opening in the middle of one of these long rallies and snatch it with a winner.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Second game. Level. Play.
Well, that was a nervy start from the Chinese pair. You can see the footwork of Xuxian, especially as soon as she served that, she was shuffling back. It's an easy point.
Thank you.
Oh, another easy point for them.
2 love. Serve 1-2.
Steep, powerful again from Liu Shengshu.
2-all.
That's out.
Prajongjai challenging.
Prajongjai challenging.
Ball out.
She'll be lucky. She'd have to be very lucky from there.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 3-2. Play.
Great movement by Zhang. A little bit of a clash of rackets there. Zhang, I think, saying that was from the lights, but remember, they haven't been playing together for very long, just over a year. But their communication and movement, especially in defense, been very well picked up, getting stronger with every match. And there it is again. And you can see how effective it is. That court coverage has been absolutely spot on. So, 3-point lead engineered in the second game. In fact, they've won the last 5 straight points. Still playing with a smile on their faces, and that's good to see. A little bit low there from Xuxian on the flat defense. Actually, looking at it from that angle, that was a very tough shot. Oh. Intentional or accidental, they'll take it. A couple of uncharacteristic mistakes from Xuxian, and Kitty and Prajongjai have another chance. Great point, and all of that stemming from that wonderful movement.
7-4.
Rotating, always staying in the right line. Never flat, never vertical. A lot of speed in their movement. Creates a lot of open space on the other side of the court, which they can aim for. 7-4. Kitty and Prajongjai made to look like statues with that winner. Just so much space they fired into. Zhang Xu again. Left. Well, they can't afford mistakes like that when they're fighting so hard for points. It's interesting the power that Liu Shangshu can get, even from hitting behind her hitting zone. That deep serve could caught out a lot of players, but she still manages a return that is got enough venom in it. Great defense. Oh. Kititharakul celebrating that point as if it was match point. Clear space found in that tight defense of the Chinese. Well, you have to feel for the Thai pair, really. They're trying every trick in the book to try and elevate the scoreboard for themselves. Power game and 11-6 at the second mid-game interval, and things are looking ominous for Kititharakul and Prajongjai. While they are still picking off the odd point here and there, it's just not coming frequently enough for them. "32 minutes played. And Liu Shangshu and Zhang Shuxian are well on their way to the final appearance of the DAIHATSU Indonesia Masters. And of course it would be first. Zhang Shuxian, of course, has already been in Malaysian semi-finals. That was with Zheng Yu. And were beaten, of course, by Baekha Na and Li Yulin.
Thank you.
Well, with Liu Shangshu bringing the power game from the backcourt and Zhang Shuxian just lurking at the net, ready to just top off those attacks, the delicate drop shots. It's been pretty effective so far. 13-6. Uncharacteristic miss gives a chance for the tie pair. One of the few chances that they've had. Well, that's in, and a challenge coming.
Challenges, both in.
Looked in. Just. Half and half.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 8-13. Play.
Be great if Prajongjai could string 2 or 3 points here. Tough ask though, difficult. That's gone long. Interesting to note, Kititharakul and Prajongjai, one of the 2 seeds left. Perlitan and Tina, the other seed 6. These are the 4th seeds. Matsuyama and Shida, number 1, they were out in the 2nd round. Zhang and Kim withdrew. Kim and Kong, 2nd round. Matsumoto and Nagahara withdrew. And Rahayu and Ramanhanti in the quarterfinals, defeated by this tie pair. Now, Liu and Zhang are just going to have to keep their composure, knowing that it's all looking good for them. They don't want to get complacent. They don't want to let Kititharakul and Prajongjai back in. Great defense again by the Chinese pair. Then comes the attack. Ambitious shot to say the least. Look at that body position. As you start the replay, you can tell. Hats off for trying. Not a high percentage of success from that kind of shot. Oh, that's an error that's very costly for Kitty and Prajong. 16-9, 5 points needed, and it's a first final appearance for this unbelievable pair of Liu and Zhang in 2023. Again, great defense. Pushed into the corner by Shuxian. Now the attack, and the attack is just clinical. 4 points needed now.
39.
That shuttle just keeps coming back. Everything that the Thai pair is trying just keeps coming back. Well, that's nerves at a key time. 18-9. 3 points to the final. I wonder if Pearly Tan and Tina and Fukushima and Hiroto are watching this. I'm sure they are. They're playing later on, of course. 2 points needed now. Well, this is what happens when you get 2 or 3 points away from match point. The confidence comes in on one side and the heads start to drop on the other side, and they have 11 match points. Just 42 minutes played in this semi-final. You just got the feeling they weren't going to need that many. They run over to their coaches. Clinical performance from Liu Shengshu and Zhang Shuxian. They've ousted the best, and now they've ousted the number 4 seeds, Kititharakul and Prajongjai, who tried their hardest in truth. 43 minutes.
11, ranked 1, 9.
And there's confirmation of that. 21-11, 21-9. And the Chinese pair through to the final. So on with semi-final Saturday after a fantastic start with the women's doubles. It's the men's singles. Shu Yuqi against home favorite Jonathan Christie. Here is the men's singles draw. As you can see, we've got 3 different nations and 2 home representatives in there. Could have an all-Indonesian final if Jonathan Christie and Chico Wardoyo win their matches. Of course, that Wardoyo and Carl Long match happening later on today.